police officers, doctors, teachers, nurses, EMT workers. There are a few persons in that career don't have the opportunity. I find it very disturbing that the pastor got very physical with the elderly member. And yes, I hold my opinion about the situation because I think there was more to it than what.
Hey, you are not demon in a demon.
Yes, yes.
I don't respect you. I don't respect you. I don't respect.
Oh my God. 911. Jesus Christ.
Entire video came out. It came out in very, very small pieces. And we get to see the whole thing. However, it didn't look good for him because, again, we have to be very, very cognizant all the time of where we are, what we're doing, and how we're doing it. Because 1 minute, one bad decision, one not taking a breather for a second can cost us our entire career. Now, this gentleman was very physical with the older lady and he was arrested, and rightfully so. Well, of course, there is going to be court, there's going to be charges, and the rest of it is going to play out in the court. I had no reservation about it because I knew that the church was here in America and he was going to be held to the full extent of the law. Now, there is another situation again in Jamaica where a police officer was doing security duty. He was doing security details, and from what we see, he took instruction from someone who hired him to be. And when you are in a different tax bracket, you have to be very careful about how you handle people, how you treat people, because very soon you're going to get very comfortable. You are going to become very comfortable about how you treat people. We listen to some of the things that you say, and very quickly it catches up with you. Because it wasn't long ago, Ramesh, it wasn't that long ago. You are too easily triggered, sir. Ramesh, you are too easily triggered. And I believe that as someone who occupied the social media space, I think sometimes we have to just hurry up and let some things go. Let some things just steam off. And just say what you have to say on social media, keep it on social media, and just let it, just finish it on social media. Just that, you know? But I just think we're too easily triggered. It's too easy for us to get triggered on social media, and then we take it off the space, and then we take it into real life, and it get physical. And it didn't just get physical with the man, but it got physical with his girlfriend as well. And let me even touch on it getting physical with the girlfriend, because that's nothing new. There's nothing new. It's a culture. It's a culture. It's a culture in Jamaica for female to be assaulted. And what I really, really like is how people are. I love the way they're so lapsed nowadays. They're so people are just so, they're so comfortable now to record these graphic things. And it has its good side, and it also have its bad side. The good side of it is people get views from it, but it also exposes a different side of the culture that has been hidden for years. And a lot of this has been, it's been going on for so long that people they're so bold now. They're so bold that clout becomes an adrenaline. I think it is such an adrenaline now that is almost fuel the high that they feel like, okay, if I post this, then I am going to get the views from it. Let me post this. Let me hurry up and post this person getting beat down. Let me hurry up and post this. Because if I post this, I am going to get so much views. I'm going to be trending tomorrow. Not knowing that you are literally posting an assault. You're posting a crime that's been committed in real life. And that's what's going on. And so it has its bad side, and it also, it has its good side. Because I listened to another TikTok person, a very famous, if you will, TikToker. Who was like, I think this woman, if it didn't happen to you yet, it's going to happen soon. If you didn't get it yet, your day is coming. It's as if it sounds almost like it's a rite of passage. It's rite of passage that you will be assaulted soon. If it didn't happen to you yet. And she's not saying that it's not going to happen. She's saying it's when it's going to happen. If it didn't happen yet. And you know exactly who you are. No, ma'am, it's not okay. It's not okay. And so a lot of these females in Jamaica trying to do this woman movement thing. And this woman movement is not going anywhere. And this woman movement thing is not doing anything. And it won't do anything. And it can't do anything. And here's why it's not doing anything. And it can't do anything until you start being real and transparent about your own abuse. Maybe until you become transparent about it, that same thing happening to you, before you can reach the people who really want to talk about it. But they are scared to talk about it because of who did it to them. So when you sit in your luxury car and share your experience, the women that you're trying to reach, you can't reach them because they can't talk about it. Because they too have been hiding it. Because it's okay for you to sit up here. It's okay for you to sit up here and say, oh, I'm trying to do this woman movement for years. And no one is hearing me. No one is helping me push the movement forward. No, ma'am. No one will help you push the movement forward. Because they too are scared. Because it was who did it to them. No one will listen to you coming with the movement because you are scared to talk about who did it to you. So how about you talk about it from a generic place? So it's either you're going to bury the lie and let it decompose, or you're just not going to do it at all. So TikTok become the place now where wealthy men who say their money is long. Because before Ramesh ordered the beating of this young man,
as what the man say, will book you and cook you and take that shit serious. Low people make them do them thing. Ramesh is a businessman, make the man doing business, bro. You don't need to get involved. As what the man say, will book you and cook you and take that shit.
that said young man co-signed him, saying he would book and cook another another social media person. Yeah, you said Ramesh wasn't kidding when he said that he would book and cook another human person. Oh, and you didn't know that the same, you probably would meet, you get a little hint of the same flavor. Only you wouldn't be booked and cooked, but you would have been battered and bruised in front of a lot of people. Because yes, he was serious when he said it. Because he's not comfortable. He's comfortable. They become comfortable. So yes, the pastor did it because he become comfortable. He lived in America. He got it with raising his hands. And he got the full brunt of the law. And a lot of people in Jamaica said, oh, if it was my grandma, what I would have done to him. And if it was my grandmother, what I would have done to him. Da 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 da. And this and this and this. And yes. And I don't blame you guys for being angry. But in this situation now, this man said his money is long. And the length of this man's money, what line did you see him in? At the airport. And that's the length of his money. And the length of this man's money, allow this man to come on TikTok and manipulate all of you guys. The length of his money. The length of this man's money. The length of his money. It's the manipulation for me. It's the manipulation for me. You cannot, and listen, words has power. Name have power. Listen, name has power. So TJ Thug Life. TJ don't come. TJ Thug Life. I heard your sister's interview. She said they all are Christians. And she said she's a prayer warrior. How about you revisit the name that you have? TJ Thug Life. Name has power. You said no one knows who your dad is. And listen to, let me say this to you, young guys. Let me say this to you. You guys have said a lot, and you guys have done a lot since this thing happened, since you were violated. But I also want you to go back on social media, and I want you to go back and find that video.
That's what the man say, I'll book you and cook you and take that shit serious. Allow people, make them do them thing. Ramesh is a businessman, make the man doing business, bro.
Sir, go back and find that video when you co-sign what Ramesh said he would do to that other man. You might want to go back and find that video. Social media make you and it breaks you. Because I believe he also said, if he come across that gentleman in the airport, he also said, a lot of people need to have their tongue cut out their mouth. TJ Thug Life. A lot of us have jobs that we can't log out of. We stay logged into our jobs. We don't get the opportunity to log out. And so we have to be careful what we say. We have to be careful what we do. They hold us, we get held accountable. Listen, sir. Sir, you could have lost your life easily. Easily, you could have lost your life. Easily, you could have lost your life. Very easy. But also remember,
that's what the man say, I'll book you and cook you and take that shit serious. Allow people, make them do them thing. Ramesh is a businessman, make the man doing business, bro. You don't need to get involved. That's what the man say, I'll book you and cook you and take that shit serious. Low people make them do them.
That man talk about book people and cook them. I hear Roger refer to your girlfriend as a Benz. They beat up the Benz, they crash the Benz, they scratch up the Benz, they bruise up the Benz. I love the way he referred to her. I hope you see her the same way. I hope you feel about her the same way. What those police officers did to you was so wrong. And I hope and I pray that they are held accountable, because they don't get to log out of their job. TikTok is not a career. You cannot put TikTok on your resume. And if TikTok should leave tomorrow, someone said that you were a producer, or you was a DJ, a dancer, promoter, or something of that sort. Do things wise. And silence is golden. Silence is golden. Take care of yourself and the Benz. And go thank Roger. Because Roger has been stomping for you.
You send for beat a woman, but you send for beat a man. I understand. I understand. And you do him so? You're human, so what? So what if you're human? But ego and feelings, we don't care about your feelings right now. I know you dip on the ground, I get kicked. I know you dip on the ground, I get tossed where all your picnic can't come see, kite can't come off. No man, your feelings not for coming at this. But we are humans that, no, not bringing your feelings, sir.
Roger has been fighting for you. Roger has been fighting for you more than you're fighting for yourself. And let me say something to you, Miss TikTok. All of us are not going to be beat. All of us are not going to
give wife spit out. So listen, just hope to God in a reach low down the line, which it probably would. I'm sure it will. But you see, somehow no, you don't like stand up for nobody, you don't like stay out of the way. So guess what? Me prefer to be enough. Now tell me if you leave it alone. I choose to be enough because I stand for something. Me stand for something. Me stand for something. Me actually care about people. You see, a lot of you don't care about anybody. So now we stand up and watch things slide and watch things pass and don't say nothing and don't do nothing and mind no business. There's a thin line. There's a thin line between minding your business and standing for something. I know when to mind my business. And I know when to push in myself. Because certain things I not going to stand for. So I
to go through what that young lady go through. All of us are not going to be ordered, no beat down like that. Some of us make some wise decision in our lives. All of us are not going to be beat like that. What that man did was wrong. And it was grimy. And I pray to God he's held accountable. And his money is not as long as he think it is. One thing lasts forever, and it's good salvation. At some point, all of our money can run out.